This is Tring Summit. Hopefully you can see that. This is where we are at the moment. You can, I hope, also see the muddy towpath. I'm struggling to see the screen because it's such a bright February morning here. But I'll slowly pan round for you. There's Cowroast Marina. Normally I go right past because I'm not a marina person, and this is normally fairly busy, but obviously February, not that many people are around, and there we are. Looking back down, this is looking south. Obviously I'm heading north. You can see those two boats. The one on the left is a lovely original traditional working boat, sometime from the 1930s, I think, originally. The shape that you can see on the front, they've kept that to mirror what she would have looked like when she was a traditional working boat carrying cargo. And all of that inside there is living space. It's really nice. I was speaking to the owner the other day. Excellent chap. To the right of it, you can see a more traditional sort of holiday stroke cruiser boat, much like my own Newton Mere. Looking back down, you can see the canal locks. To the left of that, there is the water point. There's an L-SAM point to dump out your toilet and a rubbish point to dispose of your rubbish. And then looking over on the right, there's some really nicely kept boats. There's two trad working boats you can see there. As far as I can gather, they are unconverted, so you just have the boatman's cabin. The one on the outside on the left has the very low cabin. That's the traditional boater's cabin. That, I think, is a butty. In other words, it doesn't have its own engine. And the one on the right is what they would call the tug, which would of course tow the butty. And you've got a couple of one little boat, 35-footer, and then of course the big Fuller's Griffin, owned by Fuller's Brewery, or at least it was. Not sure if it still is, but it's been kept in very, very good condition. Heading north, and there we are, is another traditional working boat, same sort of period, and you can see they've kept the black covers on there. Now all of that under there, as you can gather from the wood stove, is living space, and they've chosen to have their hull, rather than bring it out to the full size like the rear cabin, they've chosen to keep it sympathetic to what she is, which is a steel hulled. And then you can just, I don't know if I can get it to enlarge, you should be able to see she's steel riveted hulled. Very, very nice. And heading down, there's a lot more. These are all permanent moorings over on the left-hand side. And up ahead, you can just about see, I hope, a barge, a big wide beam, which is, I suppose, to a certain extent, the future of the canals, with more people living on. It's effectively a floating flat. What I wanted originally, before I discovered what I wanted, which is my little Newton Mere. So there we are. And of course, can't have a narrow boat without a narrow boat-sized dog. Can you, Alfie? Can you? No. Good boy. Good boy.